Wait, what you ask me?
You drinking water?
Yes.
You sure?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Cincinnati Man. I'm here with my sister.
Hi.
We are here to talk about MLK/X, Ep.6, the American Promise.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a number. This was a very explosive episode.
That was a good episode.
You mentioned this before, and you're correct. This is turning more into a Martin Luther King doc more than
Yeah, I feel like it's more.
a Malcolm X.
We see more of Martin.
Mm-hmm. Um, there was a couple of things you mentioned. You're like they skipped. You're like why they skipped some stuff.
Mm.
And what did you mean by that?
Oh, just from August to November, like after the March on Washington to like when Kennedy was assassinated. I was wondering like what happened in between that time because I'm sure something happened. I just can't remember.
A lot.
Yeah.
And when they first went there and talked to Kennedy, you was like, "Where's Rustin? Where's Rustin? He was in the room.
He wasn't. No, in the other meeting.
No, that's what I'm talking about. He was. No,
I didn't see him.
no, I thought no, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
In the beginning of it, I
Yeah.
said, was he there in it? From what you said,
Not that I remember. He was in the second meeting.
I'm cracking up when it's like, I'm giving my resignation. I'm like, again? I mean, I know it's years later from the first time he gave it,
Yeah.
but it was like, dang, again?
He thought that was gonna be best, and
But what was the most shocking thing? Is there anything that was really shocking in this episode, or was it confusing because you don't know what was real and what was fake?
I wouldn't say shocking because I know the story. It's just I would like to know what really happened in the meeting with Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm when he was given that suspension.
Like, did he really? Wait, I thought did you read the autobiography? He didn't mention it.
I can't remember.
Okay. Yeah,
which is crazy, but he talked about it a little bit, but like
it wasn't like.
Yeah, I don't know if he confronted him about the children in that meeting.
This episode should have been like 2 hours long or something because there was a lot to cover.
Yeah.
Hey, when you mentioned that in the beginning that was Medgar Evers,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it was, and there's so many different people within this time frame and movement that I need to like watch something on him. And when I looked him up, you know who could have played him?
Who?
And he can't play him now.
Who?
The person that could have played Medgar Evers if they ever wanted to do a doc, but now he can never play anybody ever again for the next couple of years. Jonathan Majors. Look up. Wait, pull your phone out. Type in Medgar Evers right now.
I know what he looked like.
Do you?
Yeah.
Look it up. Look it up.
I know what he looked like.
Yeah, you don't want to look it up because you don't know. You know I'm right. So we ain't gonna get that anytime soon.
There was a movie, but it was more so about what happened after his death and how they wanted to get. I think it was Mississippi Burning with Whoopi Goldberg.
You sure that's the right person that was in it and everything? See, that's why you gotta have your phone ready at all times to look up stuff.
I don't even know where my phone
or your computer. Or your computer.
I'm pretty sure. And then I think it was.
You might want to look it up right now.
Okay.
You know.
Did anything stand out to you?
I think it was interesting when the NAACP was like, "Oh, you gonna get all the credit. We ain't gonna get nothing. We ain't even gonna show up." It's like, wait a minute, hold on, time out. Wait a minute.
The NAACP are kind of some haters.
Dang, I was shocked. I was like, they do make sure he wore the hat, and I wonder if the hat was actually there during it. That had the NAACP symbol on it. I mean, initials on it and everything.
I was mistaken. It wasn't about Medgar Evers.
Yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure.
But it is a movie. I just can't remember.
You can type it in while I'm talking. You can type it in and say Medgar Evers. You trying to remember off the top of your head.
Yeah.
That's why we have technology. But yeah, it was very interesting, all the arguments everybody was having. Well, what's the speech? What you gonna say? What you gonna say? And it was totally understandable the fear that Malcolm had of them being used.
It's Ghost of Mississippi is the name of the movie.
I'll make sure to put that somewhere as we're talking. It'll just be through the whole thing, like correction, Ghost of Mississippi, and then you say it, it'll disappear. Trying to get better at my editing skills. It was just a lot. It was a lot. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was just a lot of emotion, a lot of things going on. Mm-hmm. And I had asked you this question, and now I feel kind of bad asking it because it's almost like trying to compare teams or something like that. And I was like,
doing it again.
I was like, man, was the March on Washington better than the Million Man March?
I don't think you can compare it.
I was like, should I even say that? I was like, I don't even know. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I don't know. I mean, I do know. I mean, come on. Man. Like we don't have, like look, here it is. They had more historical players.
I just know I was alive.
They had more Hall of Famers.
I was alive for one of them, and I watched one of them. That's all I know.
Would this be the Jordan to the LeBron? Nah, I don't know.
I think you drinking more than water.
Nope, this is pure water. Serious is water. Who else? Is there any? Oh man, like I'm gonna say it again. I like this episode.
Yeah, I said.
I cannot believe. Yeah, you said the last. Go ahead.
These are getting better as it goes on.
It's getting better, because you want more. Because you can throw out the first.
I don't say throw it out.
The first 3.
I wouldn't say throw it out because it establishes who they are. I didn't know that thing about Martin where he jumped out the window. If that's true,
I heard about him being like suicide. I heard about that.
Yeah, so.
I really wish we would get a better Malcolm story. Like we're getting some interesting things, but he's just, like I said, he's just so brooding. It's the emotion of us getting lost at times. But I will say this: even though I'm not a fan of his characterization of Malcolm, he is giving a good effort. And he is becoming more well-rounded, but it's just, when he's talking to somebody and asking him something, he's like, brother, you make sure. It's like, why can't you talk with your head up? He got to put his head. I just don't.
I guess maybe he want to look him in the eye. I don't know. He's so tall.
Yeah. You had a beef. You got beef. Because every time a Kennedy was shown and then I mentioned it, or they put Jacqueline on the camera, you was like, her. And I was like, what? And you was like, she didn't like Martin. I'm like, wait, didn't like who?
Martin Luther King.
And you said he was trouble or something? Like,
I can't specifically remember what she said, but there's a phone conversation with somebody. I think it's a guy. And she talks about him basically being a troublemaker.
Okay, I respect.
But it was like, it seemed worse. I don't know.
I respect your beef. Pause.
What?
I mean,
it's only 2 more episodes.
Yep, it's only 2 more left.
And you know what happens? I mean, we are in 63.
We gonna see this brother with a goatee that plays, man. Oh man, we gonna see this brother with a goatee, man.
Oh.
That brother gonna have a goatee, and I think we're done. You good?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ooh, yeah, go ahead.
They're kind of like implying about Martin's infidelity, so I think that's coming next episode because they had.
That's gonna be so bad.
I know.
How that dude take it when he hugged the lady in the hallway, Dorothy. And they showed the dude taking pictures, but the way the angle was, it was just a hallway there.
It was like a wall,
I was like, is he behind a wall or something?
It was
the angle of the camera
because it was like this.
He was literally just like, I was like, No.
Well,
Okay.
I wonder if they're gonna like do the whole thing where the FBI sent Coretta the tapes, the like the audio and the pictures. I don't think I'm ready to see that.
I ain't ready for that either. Another thing. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it. I was really. There's two moments that made me really, really mad in this.
I don't know why you gotta let it go.
Oh, three. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh,
there's three moments. I'll say it real quick. Number one, Coretta should have been in there to thank the president and his wife.
Yeah,
that was so disrespectful when he was like, "No, it's not protocol."
He said, you're not going, and he dropped them off at the gate of the White House.
Yeah, he's like, "We going in."
Like, I don't know why the car couldn't just take them back to the hotel.
You think they would have some protection around them? You know what I mean? Like, why would you? Second, when Betty X got mad at her husband, how dare you try to find out this information without telling me first? He's like, I just found out. Well, you should have told me.
Because he was going to see them.
Yeah,
Evelyn.
but it's like he tells you everything anyway. This ain't one of those things where he leaves stuff out all the time. It's been more than one occasion where he didn't tell you every single thing he did and came back and said, "Honey, well, this is all the things that happened today." He has been a dutiful husband. Even you was like, "Yeah, she tripping," and then she realized what she said. She said, "Oh, you're right. It's about." He's like, "Dang." The third thing that made me mad, the ending song was horrible. When he got excommunicated, he got suspended. When he got suspended, and they played that music, cheers to a goodbye, and I'm like, what is, like, no, that music was horrible. But yeah, but I'm Cincinnati man. I'm done. Is there anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Well, the series is getting better. As you can see, my sister is very invested in this. I'm cool. He's all right.
I've always been invested. I like history.
I think it's all right. All right, it's something to watch. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Tell you, I wish I was doing my job and then my wife came up to me and let me have it like that. You know what I would say?
Yes, honey.
Wow.